So CD Projekt Red has mandated crunch for Cyberpunk 2077, and I gotta be honest, I can't say that I didn't see this happening. I don't think anyone should really be surprised at this news, and getting mad at CD Projekt Red for this is pretty ridiculous in my opinion. Here's the thing, games take a lot of time to produce. For anyone that's even attempted to make a game as simple as Tetris, that fact is clear as day. That's why those credit rolls at the ends of your games you feel like skipping are so long. Lots of people put in work to make sure that the game you're playing is enjoyable. More than 400 people are actively working on the development of Cyberpunk, and for reference, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim only consisted of roughly 100 people, and that was a huge game. Do you guys know how insanely big of a development team Cyberpunk 2077 has? For The Witcher 3, only 250 people were in-house staff, meaning people that actively worked on the game. So the company hired about 150 plus people to try and avoid crunch as much as possible, as they wanted it to be an optional thing rather than to be mandatory. If your employees can't work as much, then the only solution would be to hire more people onto the team. That was CD Projekt Red's strategy. They wanted to avoid mandatory crunch as much as possible, as the gaming industry is rife with employees who are overworked and underpaid for their efforts, while the CEOs of these companies sit on the very top and just rake in the cash money. And it seems that for a good portion of Cyberpunk 2077's development, CD Projekt Red delivered on their promise to never have mandatory crunch. But as the game's release date gets closer, and now that we're coming off the heels of a pandemic that must have slowed down production, the game's producers have gotta be feeling the pressure. I agree that mandatory crunch sucks, but one, the developers are getting paid overtime for it, which is already a lot more than most other companies can say that they do for their employees, and two, if you're signing up to be a developer in the gaming industry, you're practically signing up knowing that you're going to be working 40-hour plus weeks and be undercompensated for your work. I really don't think this is something that we can throw a hissy fit at CD Projekt Red for, as they've shown their goodwill numerous times, at least for its customers. With plenty of expansive DLCs that were added to The Witcher 3, and even a free graphical update to those of us who already own the game, which, by the way, will be getting a standalone release? I mean, just look at Bethesda. I don't remember Skyrim Remastered being a free update. And CD Projekt Red even refused to increase the price of their game to $70, which they could have easily done and screwed over everyone who pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077. So I personally have nothing bad to say about CD Projekt Red. Of course, I don't think it's all unicorns and rainbows. I have no doubt in my mind that there are management problems, and I'm sure that there are some employees that have rightly complained about the work conditions and what goes on there. I have no idea, and I can't speak for the employees here whatsoever. But the game has been delayed twice now, and the argument that they should just delay the game one more time, what difference does it make? It's just bad business sense. There are times when a game's release date should be delayed. But after you've done it once, twice, 3 times, it becomes an unrealistic solution. Regardless, I've said my piece. What do you all think of CD Projekt Red's now mandatory crunch? Do you think it's unfair that the crunch at the company is now mandatory? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, as I always have a good time reading you guys' thoughts. Also guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more review-based content in the future, or Cyberpunk 2077 is actually going to get released in 2077.